Sorry, go. Sorry.
I like Ben. I wish he lived here. Really, I do that to all my friends.
Torture.
No, that's my children.
Torture, yeah.
That's my children.
Yeah, premeditated.
Anyway, now we can start. We're at Gen Con at the Syrinscape booth, and I think you can see it. And we're going to chat, gosh, you know, I really don't know where to start anymore, with Ben about Syrinscape. If you're a blogger and a podcaster, it's something you might want to do for all your YouTube background noise, your role-playing games, you name it. Ben, how many do you come out with a month?
We come out with an average of 4 fantasy sound sets, 4 locations that you can use at your table. You can just set them off. We just brought out a big pack to support the Dragon's Demand adventure for Paizo, and in that there is a green dragon and fantastic kobolds who Wolfgang Bauer came to the stand at PaizoCon and gave me kobold sound sets, the official kobold man himself, which is fantastic. So there's a great kobold den there, so when you're adventuring at your table you just touch kobold den and you've got sort of a spooky environment that makes the players feel like they're going to get attacked. Then when the kobolds attack you, you go boom, and in comes Wolfgang Bauer with yak 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 and rah and all this sort of stuff. Music starts and you've got an amazing immersive environment for your combat.
It's super easy to use, and if you like Linux, mail him.
Yes.
He wants to know.
If you can get me 100 people who are going to subscribe and they want a Linux version, I'll make one, absolutely.
Right.
But it is available on iPhone, iPad, Android phones, Android tabs, PC and Mac. So just about everything except Linux.
And you get a trial for a month, right?
You can download it for free, the app, and try it without even registering or anything. Then there's a link, you just Google for Syrinscape, free trial, and you'll find you can sign up as a subscriber and you get absolutely everything unlocked in it. And then you can, keep going with that if you want to keep supporting us.
So how did you get started?
I was wanting to create sound and music for my tabletop games, just for myself, and I was having more and more trouble triggering soundtracks and wanted more and more effects. I wanted to have sort of the windy background and dissonance and roars and maybe sort of a stream and a bit of rain, and there wasn't really any easy to use solution out there. So I wrote a version for my own table, just for my own use, and then people found out about it and wanted it to be shared around, and so we created a product that's really, really beautiful, easy to use.
And how long was it before you ran into Paizo with it?
Yeah, we turned up at PaizoCon 2 years ago, unannounced. I tried to organise a meeting, but they're like, obviously get approached by all sorts of third-party people all the time. I just said, look, sit down for 5 minutes with us. I handed them Syrinscape on a tablet, and Eric Mona's just sort of like, oh, whatever, and he just started touching things, and that expression came over his face, which is that amazing moment of realisation when you realise how cool it is. And then we went into discussions with them, and we've signed a license to produce the sound for Galarian, which is just absolutely amazing and been wonderful. One of the first things I did is record the fabulous Goblin song for Paizo, which was really, really great. I mean, getting the Goblins in to sing in the studio was pretty much a hellish experience. It resulted in a complete rebuild, but but I got good sounds from them. I mean, I wouldn't call it good singing as such. It's actually horrendous singing, but that's part of the idea.
I was one of them.
Yay!
No. I could imagine. Eric Mona's face was probably like the first time he read a comic book.
It's an expression I see all the time. People come up, they don't really know what it is. Especially GMs who've been doing this stuff before, trying to have sound and music at their tables, and realizing that someone's actually made something that works really, really easily, is going to put their attention back on the players and keep the players' attention focused on the table and immersed.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I was like, oh yeah, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And then I tried doing it with Audacity. Screw that.
Yeah, even there's some fantastic 15-minute recordings, of some really nice environments. But once you've been in an environment for a while and that 15-minute loop comes around for the 4th time, you start to notice those patterns. Everything happens at exactly 2 minutes 16. You go, woof, and you're like, oh, and that actually takes you out of immersion, makes the players notice that they're listening to a recording, breaks the 4th wall and spoils it. Syrinscape is completely randomized. Every single independent part of that sound design is controlled separately and automated by Syrinscape, so it will never ever repeat itself.
What else you want to add? I mean, we're doing Dragon's Roar, right? Or whatever that is.
Yeah, we've got people here contributing sounds. We're making a Gen Con sound set, so we're going to have the sound of Gen Con, including people whinging about being stepped on, kids wanting an ice cream, and then Monsters Attack. We're searching for the official Gen Con dragon. There's a voucher code you probably want to know about. Since you're interviewing me here, I'll give it to your wonderful viewers. Free stuff. We'll get you extra free stuff. Yeah. And yeah, there it is. And the really exciting thing we've done recently is PC sound sets. Do you know about those yet? We've just released a fighter and a wizard and a rogue and a cleric. So all those wizard spells you want to cast.
I should know about it, but I don't remember.
Just load it up on your iPhone or whatever, as if you're playing a wizard. When it comes to casting a fireball, it's no longer just like, I cast fireball. You can actually just touch it. Vroom, and there's this fantastic explosion of fire and terror to accompany your spellcasting when it's your turn.
Can I use them as ringtones?
Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Fireball, you have your phone exploding. That's cool. There's also sword slashes and stabs, mirror seal the rogues, sneak attacks. And
well, the sneak attack would be my wife.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah, I love it. I like that idea a lot.
That's cool.
So you can't, how hard is it to take them and make them into a ringtone?
You would capture the sound, you just plug the output into Audacity, just hit record, play that one sound, capture it as a wave and save it on your phone and set it as your ringtone. Google will tell you how to do that. In fact, our forums are a good place to sort of ask those questions as well.
Good, because I need help.
Yeah. The forum is something we launched just recently, and it's so wonderful when I jump on the forum. I've been asleep for 8 hours or whatever. Sometimes, no, I never sleep for 8 hours. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I jump into the forum and someone's asked a question. There's already one of my fantastic users who's sorted the question out, and people are discussing how to use Syrinscape the best, which is really cool.
Excellent. And every now and then you can get lucky enough to sit in with a one-on-one.
Yay!
Or a 1-on-6. Depending on who's there for the Syrinscape hangout.
That's right.
Well, thank you.
It's been a pleasure. It always is a pleasure.
Always is. Always is. And I'm going to go roar.
Yay!
Or whatever I call it.
That's right.